foreign. My shawty, she riding the passenger side. Yeah, 3 in the morning, holding her head up, yeah. There from the beginning, there from the beginning. Oh, she was there from the beginning. Yeah, baby, you were there from the beginning. Shawty my ride or die, and she is my reason why. I keep on grinding to buy her expensive things that money can buy. Her beauty represents me well. She loves me and others can tell. Her heart is where my love would dwell. Talk about her man and she will rebel. I ain't ashamed, this ain't a game. She was right there in the storm and the rain. Endure the pain and the financial strain. Now she gon' shine with the fortune and fame. She gambled her life for me. She sacrificed for me. She deserves it all. It's only right, you see. No matter the price, you see. I picture me driving the foreign. Picture me driving the foreign. Now my history is changing. She's my day one and there is no rearranging. She's had my back through the times when things were straining. Now she benefit from every cent I'm gaining. Listen to what I'm saying. No dividing, no compromising. She gon' ride while I keep on climbing. Just recognize we gon' keep on thriving. She believe that I'll see greatness in due timing. I picture me driving the foreign. My shawty, she riding the passenger side. 3 in the morning, 3 in the morning. Yeah, she was there from the beginning. In the beginning, there in the beginning. They held me, driving in the beginning. Foreign, with my lady. Foreign.
Because it's all things beauty, beautiful Airbnb,
But and then
all
just
of that.
yes. Hey, you guys,
Are we on?
we are on, honey.
Ooh. Hey y'all, welcome. We are back. As y'all see, we are on a different time frame. We are here at 5 p.m. instead of 1 p.m. because the time just works better. So we're going to be here every Monday from 5 to 6 p.m. PST time. So as you guys know, I am Chrissy, also CEO of the brand Cosmo Diva. I teach braiders how to build and monetize and leverage their Instagram, social media, TikTok, just monetize all social media platforms. And I'm gonna go ahead and pass the mic to my girl Mo. She is back with her hustling self, and she gonna go ahead and introduce herself.
You guys, excuse me. I was putting my lipstick on, but I am Monique Millions, the CEO of Be Unique Boutique, where we offer all things beauty and literally we have helped you tap into your inner uniqueness. It's been a minute. It's been over a month. Chrissy.
Yeah, it
Chrissy,
has.
Chrissy has been holding it down, y'all. I've been in the field. I'm not even going to act like I haven't been putting the work in. I've been putting the work in, okay? I've been putting the work in. Chrissy has been holding it down. And today we are going to talk about a few things. We're kind of going to go with the flow, but the main topic is how pretty much men are not allowed to do absolutely anything without being judged. For me, I love for my man to have clean nails. Okay, if he's a hardworking man, yes, you're going to get dirty, but men can't go and get manicures and pedicures without women calling them out their name or saying, oh, he's more into his feminine side. Real men get pedicures and manicures, and that's just what it is. People need to stop being so judgmental and let people live their life and be who they are. If it makes you uncomfortable, stay out the way.
Absolutely. So, with that being said, the topic is accountability is a hard pill to swallow. And the reason why we changed it's about really men being able to groom themselves, take care of themselves, get their get their manicures and pedicures, and without being judged. Because a lot of the times, the beauty industry or the world of beauty or anything that has to do with taking care of yourself, it's only been looked at as women can do that. Women need to have their nails done. Women can have their feet done. Women can stand in the mirror for hours. I remember we had a topic on can men wear frontals, and the women were like, my man absolutely cannot wear a frontal. Why not? You can wear a frontal. You can wear a frontal even if you're balding and you have alopecia. If he has alopecia and he's balding, why can't he wear a frontal? So it's like that double standard. But then when it comes to particular things, women, y'all know we love y'all, and this is why we holding y'all accountable today. We love y'all. We want y'all to elevate. We want y'all to grow. We want y'all to live y'all best life. But when you're not, when you're in a place where you're double standard and you're contradicting what a man can do versus what you can do, but then when it comes to the aspect of him cheating, you want everybody to be equal. When a man cheats different than a woman, it has to, no, it's not the same.
Yes,
But then when it comes to him grooming himself, it's different. You have to pick a side. You can't pick and choose when you want a man to be a man and then want a man to be sensitive. Like, it don't work that way. So a lot of people say the dating world is hard because, well, men is this. Men ain't never changed. It's us. We have to stop being, we are our own worst enemies.
We are, and that self-sabotaging behavior, ladies, listen, I'm in a season right now where I'm praying to stop the self-sabotage. You may be doing something and not even know, but guess what? As long as you can acknowledge your wrongdoing and work towards becoming a better woman, a better woman and a better you for you, so that way everything else, when you meet people, you're the best version of yourself. You treat people how you want to be treated. You take care of when you take care of yourself, guess what? You attract the people who are for you, and you don't have to worry about people are going to judge you. People are going to talk about you. People are going to say whatever they want to say, okay? It's all about being unique, okay? That's what the brand is about. You just believe in yourself and live your life for you.
And when she say unique, she ain't saying get on your knees and propose to a man. That's not what she's saying.
That is not what
That's
I'm saying.
not what she's saying. Because if I see one more beautiful woman get on her knees and propose to a leader when you supposed to allow him to lead, we're taking their positions. What is men? So what they got left? I'm trying to figure out. Somebody tell me, what do men have left if women are out here proposing to them, if women are out here telling them that they can't get dressed, they can't pluck their eyeballs, they can't wipe their nose, they can't sit in the mirror long enough? Like, what do y'all want these men to do? Y'all telling them to roll over and sit down at the same time. Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, what, anybody got any answers? No? Okay. So that's my thing. When she say be yourself, be unique, you have to dive deep. Like, a lot of things of, oh, all these men are dogs, right? You are what you attract. Whether y'all want to believe it or not, where your focus goes, your energy flows. So if you believe that you only attract dogs, you're only going to attract dogs.
Absolutely.
If you believe that you're not that pretty, then you're going to be looked at as not that pretty, and you're going to dress like it, and you're going to act like it, and you're going to present yourself like it, and then you're going to downplay other women because she walks in the room like she owns the building.
Yeah, I say this all the time, okay, and it has absolutely nothing to do with one being cocky, but you have to be confident, okay? You have to pick a side. You got to pick a side, and you need to stay there. I say this all the time, okay? I treat me so good, everybody else have no choice but to do the same. And if you don't, then you got to get out my way. You have to get out my way. And it's really that simple because my peace is way more important to me than what you think about me.
Yeah, what you think about me ain't my business. That's a self thing. And I teach my kids this. They're kids, and I tell my kids all the time, bullies are hurting. Bullies they're lacking something. Bullies are jealous. Anytime someone is willing to bring you down or hurt you or harm you, there's something wrong with that. There's something, no matter how you look at it, whether you've been hurt, traumatized, when you can honestly tell somebody, well, I don't trust men because I've been cheated on, then you need to stop dating. You need to sit down, check yourself, because if you constantly being cheated on, you're cheating on yourself at somewhere in your relationship with yourself. You either saying you on a diet, but you back in the back eating a burger, lying, talking about something you on a diet, or you saying you gonna go get your nails done, you haven't went yet. You gonna go get a massage, you haven't went yet. You gonna do something for yourself and you haven't went yet. So you're lying and deceiving yourself, and you have the expectations of somebody else to respect you or not lie to you or deceive you. No, you need to have that same energy for yourself. And I know it sounds cliche when people say self-love, but self-love is choosing yourself.
Yes.
Pretty much choosing yourself and making the right decisions. One thing a narcissist have that we don't is they all about themselves.
Yes.
They all about themselves to the point where they don't care about nobody else, even though what they do is horrible. But one trait that they have that people need is to choose you first, and that's what a narcissist is good at. So anything you can learn from a narc is choose you first, but make sure you ain't hurting people in the process when you do it. She said makes sense. You was saying you were alcoholic. Oh girl, I can't.
Let's read some of the comments. So Kai said bullies reflect what it is they're going through.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
that is absolutely true. My girl Mimi said, why he gotta have dirty under their nails? You heard what Janet Jackson told Tupac. Girl, what did he say? What Janet told Tupac?
What'd she say?
Mimi, if you're still on the live, let us know what
Janet
Janet
Jackson?
said.
She cleaned his nails. She did clean under his nails. I remember, but I don't know.
I don't
what
remember
she
what
said.
she said.
I agree with this.
And then my sister said, women pay attention to men cleanliness, and we love it. We absolutely love it. I love a man with clean nails. My girl said her husband gets that all the time. He loves to look nice. It's absolutely
Ain't
nothing wrong with it.
Here's a new thing I picked up for me and my babe. Every other week, I buy us a new bottle of cologne or perfume. And first of all, I like to smell good, and I like a man that smells good. So this guy comes in our shop all the time, so we don't have to go to the mall and pay full price. So why not me consciously do something that I love, which is women love people that smell good. We do. We can smell.
Men love women that smell good. So.
But you know, our senses biologically are heightened more than a man.
Ooh.
So we can smell you from around the corner. We be like, ooh, I smell it. I don't know who it is.
Listen, when I first smelled that Creed, I literally I had
that's
to get
what
it
I'm
from
waiting
my man.
on.
Listen,
That
I
Creed.
followed this man around the store like I couldn't even help
It's
myself.
been sold out everywhere. That's the next one I'm getting. Then it's a him and her one. Waiting on that one. That one's sold out. But yes,
Man,
listen, y'all.
it
just
smells so good.
it
Fellas,
just
if
does
you're on this
something.
live, get
There's a fella right
yourself
here.
some Creed.
Is this a man? I can't. Oh no, I don't think that's a man.
Hey, mom.
The reason I'm single because I realize I don't live for myself enough, and I don't want to put my trust in a man loving me more than I live for myself. Absolutely. And understand, y'all, that trust is a choice.
It really
Trust is a choice. Everything we do is a choice. It just depends on you're choosing, okay, your partner cheats on you, men, women, whatever, right? You're making a conscious decision to forgive or take them back or whatever the case may be. But everything that you want to do with yourself is a choice. So focus hair. Yes, I definitely, if I were you, I will focus on what is the underlying issue on why you don't trust. Because the reason why you don't trust men is because you don't trust yourself to make good decisions. That's why you don't trust men. It has nothing to do with the man. It has everything to do with you not trusting your decisions because you think that you've been making poor decisions.
Absolutely.
So you have to take time out for yourself to know your 5 core values in anything. What is 5 things in a relationship, a marriage, a friendship that they must have? And some of y'all be like, oh, I have 5 core values. They have to have financial stability. They have to, you got 5, right? You meet them, they only got 4. If they only got 4, they a no-go. It's not about high expectations. These are my 5 top core values that mean something to me. A lot of us want to alter our core values because we want to be with potential. Stop being with potential, because potential ain't nothing but somebody who's telling you a dream but ain't wrote down a goal. So real potential, though, is someone that's already started the goal.
Action.
Finished college, graphic design, working on the side for somebody, creating flyers on the side. That's potential. Potential is not him sitting on his couch or his mama couch or whoever couch telling you, I want to go to school. Okay, I want to and doing is 2 different things. We are getting with these people that don't have nothing to offer us when you have more to offer yourself. So make better decisions, and I promise you, you'll start to trust yourself.
Absolutely. And then someone said also, when you are in tune with yourself, your spirit will tell you who isn't good for you all the time.
Absolutely.
All the time. It doesn't matter who it is, family, friends, co-workers.
Yeah. Stop
You
turning
will
those
know.
red flags into green flags.
Absolutely. Because so many times we see it, but it's hard for us to accept it. Me, I'm living by now. You know what? I accept you for who you are,
Yep.
and I choose not to deal with you.
Yep.
And that's just what it's going to be, because I don't want any confusion. I'm in a really good space in my life right now, and I'm trying to look at my life, and I need to be looking at the camera, but I'm in a really good space in my life right now where I just can't afford to have my peace disturbed. And people, it's so crazy how people will call you bougie and all of these things when you want better for yourself. Like, we need to stop that. We need to stop calling people bougie for wanting better for themselves and do something with your life.
She cried. No. No, for
seriously,
real.
though,
I've seen it.
Why do one person have to be bougie or
Bougie.
think they're better than the next person because they want better than their current situation?
And we have to understand that people won't like what they don't understand. And it's not your job to convince someone why they should like you, why they should be your friend, why like nobody. First of all, let's be clear. When somebody asks you, "Hey, Bree, can I borrow $100?" right? And you say yes. Oh, thank you so much. Hey, Bree, can I borrow $100? And you say no. Why? You didn't ask me why when I told you yes, so don't ask me why to my no. My no is no, my yes is yes. No is a complete sentence. We have to go into this describing why I told you. Yeah, why I told you no about the money I worked for. I said no. Now, if I give you a reason, again, that's a choice that I'm doing. That's a choice. Me giving you a reason on why I told you no, that's my choice. That has nothing to do with you asking, well, I need an answer. Well, I need an answer on why you ain't got $100. Like, it's like we got to stop doing that. And that's where we have our issues, that people want to be like, oh, you think you better than me. I don't think I'm better than you. You think I'm better than you. That's a you problem. That's not a me problem. So I'm not going to dim my light because it makes you feel less than me. That has nothing to do with me. And a lot of us, we come down, we go back into our shells because we don't want our friends to feel like we stepping on their toes. I'm not walking in the room in a dark room because you don't want me to walk in a room with a light over my head. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Hello.
Like we got to stop doing that. So
We have to.
accountability.
When people are comfortable in their skin, stop trying to make them uncomfortable, because you're going to be the one uncomfortable in the end after they finish reading you real good. Like,
Read
you
the
don't
room.
you don't know the things that people had to go through to even gain the confidence that they currently have. People have went through some real life things, you guys. Y'all gotta stop telling people they need to be humble. You gotta stop telling people. You just gotta stop being judgmental. Stop worrying about other people's business. Worry about yourself, and I promise you, you'll live a happy life.
I'm telling you, ain't no better feeling than somebody saying, girl, did you hear what happened to Bianca down the street? Bianca live down the street?
I don't even know who Bianca is.
When she move in? I thought Christy still stayed there. But ain't no better feeling than if you ain't here to give a solution, help support that person, donate, help them through their situation or something, you shouldn't be putting your mouth on other people's business. And I say that all the time. We as women, because I'm really just talking to my women, we as women got to stop putting our mouths on other people's business. And the reason why we do it is because we miserable and we don't know ourselves. So we try to dig in somebody else's business and gossip about them. Gossip about you. Like, why you all in that woman business? Who cares what she got going on? What you got going on? The reason why her business is important to you, or her misery is that important to you that you're willing to tell the whole world that she going through something. Like, what you got going on? You homeless or something? Because that's what it sound like. But we as women too gotta hold each other accountable and stop letting our friends call us with another woman's business that's not your business. And then if she's talking about that woman, I promise you, I've lived it, I've been there, I've seen it, I've heard the same women I hung around with talk about me that talked about their friends to me.
Absolutely.
So their friends knew my business, I knew their business, and we never even had a conversation. But we know each other's business. We have to stop thinking, oh girl, my bestie calling, she got the tea. No, the tea needs to be to me, where are we going to go paint at? We doing brunch? How much money you make today?
When are we taking our next trip out of the country?
Right. How many Airbnbs you got? Like, that's T. Like, oh, shoot, you doing it. T is not worrying about another woman who's going through something and who's hurting, because we've all been there. We've all been hurt. We all been through pain. So to sit there and be okay with talking about someone else's hurt and pain, you really got something going
really
on.
Miserable, yes. And people, y'all gotta stop. Listen, I am learning this. The more I
Amir said, "Oop."
the more I engage and interact with people, I am learning. A lot of you women and girls, you want to be so women empowerment. You want to act like you're all about women empowerment, but you are really mean. You are
Mean
a
girls.
Really mean girl.
You're a mean girl.
You are a really mean girl, and I don't want anything to do with you.
Absolutely. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say this, right? This incident happened. I'm just gonna give y'all an example on how women are, how some women are, and how we gotta break that chain of drama, messy, whatever. So, an incident occurred. I don't know what happened, whatever. We all was drunk, intoxicated, whatever. Some things was said that shouldn't have been said, because everybody drunk and intoxicated. This woman went back and ran her mouth to the other man just to be seen. Just to be seen. Story comes down. Now there's an issue in the atmosphere, right? You had no business putting your mouth on something that was not your I don't care if she said it. I don't care if I said it. I don't care if Bookymon said it. You was not supposed to go back to another man and gossip about what was said because you want to be up in his bed and you want to sit on top of him. That's how bad women have gotten. They willing to throw another woman under the bus just to get somebody. You don't even know how that man's treating her. You don't know if he a good man, average man, basic man, new. You don't know. You don't know what's going on behind, but we so thirsty and we want to be seen so bad that we're willing to throw another woman under the. I don't trust no woman who don't like a woman she don't even know. I don't trust you.
Say it one more
I don't
time.
trust you. You don't like a woman you don't know, like those little memes that go around that says, if my bestie like my enemy, she ain't my best friend. Baby, grow up. First of all, my nails cost too much to be out here fighting because you don't want to grow up. My weave costs too much. And then I got on perfume. I ain't got on Bath and Body Works. I'm not gonna be out there fight on that dirty ground where people spit and pee on. Look, baby, she cool with me. I don't know what y'all got going on. We don't talk about you. We don't discuss you because I make sure it's nip in the butt. But some women elevate different when they're around women who's elevated. So you have to understand that just because she's hanging around somebody you don't get along with because you still holding a grudge from 10 years ago, do not mean that they over there living their best life. This woman probably a millionaire. You don't know it because you beefing with her. You still don't like her for 10 years ago.
And
you are a different person 10 years later.
you are. And y'all have to stop thinking that just because something is not being posted is not happening. That's, again, you all in somebody else's business. You should.
got like 2 friends.
Who said that? Oh, that's my girl Charity. Yes, Charity, absolutely. My sister said I was just about to say very childish.
Yeah.
Yes, very. People call you bougie because they don't like when you do better than them. Listen, people want to see you do good but never better than them, okay? I do not care. That saying is the absolute truth, okay? If a woman, me, it's enough for all of us. I'm in my own lane. I don't have to worry about what you're doing, okay? If you listen, we have multiple Airbnb properties, okay? If you get more than me, congratulations to you.
No, for real.
I'm not worried about who's doing better than me. You know, I have people that reach out to me and they try to pick my brain or act like they want to partner with me. And they will know that I offer an ebook that'll give you a step-by-step guide on how to start your Airbnb from start to finish when it's really easy. But because I don't give you the game for free, you make a post about me. It's not even about making a post about me. You'll go and share somebody else's Airbnb ebook on your page, but you was just in my DM trying to get the game for free. Like, stop it. Because if I leave you on red, then I'm disrespectful. Or, she don't want to help nobody. No, I don't want to help nobody that think they're gonna pick my brain for free. No, when I've given you the blueprint.
Absolutely. That goes back to, that's a lot in when women are entrepreneurs and we are successful, right? Women want, a lot of people want to say, oh, I need help. Can you give me this for free? Or can you, not even for free, they'll be like, can you help me build my clientele, or can you help me build my Airbnb clientele, right? And it's not even like, can you help me build it? How about properly saying, hey love, I see you doing your thing with the Airbnb. How much would it be for a strategy call? How much would it be for a coaching? How much would it be for you to help me? Instead of you with the expectations. First of all, it's the audacity for you to think that you deserve
for me.
my hard work for free. Baby, don't ever, I want y'all to understand this. Don't ever think y'all deserve somebody else's hard work information for free. If we give it to you, it's because we want to, not because we have to. We are not entitled to give you anything. When you guys are mad, when somebody not even giving you, well, she won't even tell me what kind of shirt she got on. She don't have to. Get on Amazon and Google flower t-shirt that's blue and pink, and I promise you, if you take your time and you search, it's going to come up. But we have to stop putting ourselves in a position to be disappointed because you expect somebody else to help you when you won't help yourself. Google is out there. Y'all will ask the guru, but you won't ask Google. Like, we don't have to give you nothing for free, but we do. So that the hate and the disrespect and the expectations and the downplay and everything like that, like, we have to understand that you burning bridges when you do that. Facts. People want my brand book for free. What? That's what I'm saying. Like, you cannot want stuff for free. That's the same thing as anything. Even when I see a man say, I want to go on a date, but I don't want to spend money. What? You don't want to, where you going to take me then? Oh, you must be real creative then with this little, first of all, it's 110 outside in Vegas. You ain't taking me to no park, and I'm scared of bees and I'm scared of bugs. So I'm going to be screaming the whole date. So you going to have to take me inside somewhere. So the expectations of people wanting something for nothing is listen, y'all, we got to get out of that. You disappointing yourself. You making yourself mad. Yeah, time is currency. You got to respect. And then you have to respect yourself enough to want to invest in yourself. Y'all don't think y'all deserve a $200 coaching, $1,000 coaching? Do y'all know how bad I want to coach with April? Her coachings is $15,000 for a one-on-one. But do you know what this woman do for her people? You making a couple million by the end of the year. You don't think $15,000 is worth investing in somebody who's going to make you $2 million?
Listen, and stop thinking because the price is so high
that is impossible.
It's for one, that it's impossible, and that that's too much. My future,
is expensive.
Is expensive. So if whatever the cost is, I'm gonna pay the cost, especially if I know I'm gonna get a great return on it. You reading the comments?
Yeah. You are your biggest if you won't invest in yourself, why do y'all expect other people to invest in you? Like, we have to, because you dreaming small, you expect somebody to handle you small. I'm not gonna handle you small. I'm gonna handle you how I believe and how I see you. I'm a coach because I believe you can go as far as you want to. So no, I'm not gonna say, okay, I'll do a 2-hour strategy call for you for free. No, people pay attention when they pay for it.
Yes.
When you give it to them for free, it goes in one ear and out the other. They don't implement. They don't do nothing. They don't appreciate it.
Oh, and
it ain't no value.
Not only when you give it to them for free or even at a discount, it's like, oh, I didn't really learn anything. I could have learned more off of YouTube.
She said you spit.
I mean, the class is okay, but if you paid the price, you would have got what it is that you needed to get. But because and a lot of times some people invest in classes, you invest in all of these classes but
and don't
really,
implement nothing.
You don't implement anything, but really you don't even know what you want to do in your life.
Oh Lord. That's the biggest.
You'll think that I don't want to do this anymore because she wasn't a good teacher. When really that's not your calling anyway.
That because it had nothing to do with. And another thing too, y'all got so many communities, y'all got so many coaches. We got to stick to one community, one coach, you can't have 10 people telling you 10 different things to do. You have to study one person, follow them, see how they are, invest in them, understand where y'all align at, and stay with that community. The reason why a lot of us ain't making where we at in life is because we coach hopping, or we business hopping, or we niche hopping, or we emotionally hopping around calling it living my best life. You're not living your best life. You masking, and you don't know how to sit down and be still and let something come to you and let it manifest long enough for it to grow. 3 months in, you already gave up. You ain't gonna never grow. It took me 6 years to get here.
One person on my in the comment section said people have big dreams also, and they don't know where to start. That's absolutely true, and it's a love and hate relationship with that, because even though some people don't know where to start, people will waste your time all day long. Like I've poured into plenty of people, to the point where it became draining to me, because it was like I was repeating myself because there was no action behind it. Now, as you have to really see me going forward. I have to really see that you want it. I have to really see that you want it for me to even give you my time. Because
you gotta know the basics.
People will waste your time all day long. Like, how many times do I have to tell you? Like, if I'm doing something and you want to do the same thing, even if you don't want to do the same thing, business is business, okay? It's going to be a starting point, and it's going to change all the way throughout the entire process. If I tell you how I did something and all you got to do is copy me, why are you doing the total opposite and it's not working for you? But you see that it's working for me. So I don't want to keep pouring into people and wasting my time.
Now here's what they're doing. They're confusing. So what they're doing when they do that is they're confusing what worked for someone else might not work for you, right? But if you never try her process, how do you know? If you never see, so you buy the ebook, you implement the process. When someone says what works for someone else won't work for you, that don't mean that the strategy and the steps they gave you won't work. What that means is you have to know if video works for you. You have to know if content captions work for you. You have to know if in person work for you. You can use the same strategy to build a business, but how you show up for the business, what works for you? Do personal, what works for you? And a lot of y'all don't know because y'all so scared to go live in front of people that don't even know you because you scared they gonna judge you, but they don't know you. You set the tone. A brand is how you allow people to perceive you. And if you don't show up, they're gonna perceive you however way they want to, because you are not writing your own story. You done handed somebody else a pen, and now they gonna write the story for you. And now you sitting in your room crying because these people is making up stuff about you, but you ain't never showed up for yourself to give them a story to begin with. Absolutely. So that's what she mean by she give you the strategy, but find what works for you. And a lot of y'all don't know that. Y'all don't even know if do you like to talk? Are you an introvert, extrovert? What's your personality trait? Do you know that? Do you even know your life path number? Do you know your belief system? Do you know any of that before you guys ask for help or ask for a man? What do you want for yourself? What do you want? And a lot of people go, I don't know. I just want money to work for me. What that mean? Work for you how?
What does that look like
for you? Yeah. What does it look like? What does it smell like? Eric Thomas.
What does it feel like?
Man, Eric Thomas had us write down our dreams before he really, really blew up. He had us write down our dream and print out papers. He had us email it to 3 people, and those 3 people had to call us every day and read our dreams and goals back to us. On that piece of paper around my house, I had to spray my favorite scent on it. So every time I sprayed the perfume on me, I thought about my goals, I thought about my dreams. So that way you're constantly thinking about what your life gonna look like. And then after a while, you start to feel like it's there. You start to believe it's there. So you start moving like it's there. So then here go the money, here go the clients, here go the business. Everything is growing. That's what it means to show up every single day for yourself. Where do you see yourself? Some people's like, I'm cool with a 9 to 5. Cool with me.
Entrepreneurship is not for everyone.
No.
But you won't know until you give it a try. And then even when you do give it a try, it just may not be the right season.
Yes, you have to get to know you first. That's Charity said that. Did I say it right?
You have to Charity.
You have to know yourself first. Like, some people don't even know I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It was a time where I didn't even know my favorite color. I'm like, do I like pink? Do I like purple? Do I like green? What's my favorite color? My daughter is 5. Ask her right now. She gonna tell you, I like rainbow. If it's not rainbow, it's pink. She's still like that. She was like that at 3, and I'm like, how do you know your favorite color? She's very clear. She's very clear. Ain't no bending. Let me give y'all this real quick. let me tell y'all how bad we are as women, as adults. My baby is in daycare, right? And I don't think the teacher's there no more. My baby always tells, she's so dope, y'all. Like, she's so dope. I wish women, this could be us, like in real life. She said, she tells people they're big and strong all the time, right? She's like, you're so big and strong. So she told this new teacher, Lord, that she was big and strong. So the teacher pulled me to the side and was like, your daughter said something so mean. You know, she was having a good day until she said that. My daughter looked at her. She looking like, what did I say that was mean? She was like, yeah, she told me I was big and strong. My daughter was like, yeah, big and strong. I did not say big and fat. I was like, ooh. Uh-oh. She took what my baby said and corrupted it and made it negative. And my baby was like, no. I was very clear when I told you were big and strong.
And that has everything to
do
with
with
your
yourself
thinking
and yourself.
Yes.
And I'm like, and I'm shocked because I didn't even think my daughter could even differentiate that. I'm like, how do you even know what I didn't even know what to say, y'all. I was just like, well, she always says that, so that's her thing. And my daughter flat out told me, she said, I did not like that, mommy. I don't like that when I say something nice to people, they try to make it mean. She made it very clear. And I was like, damn. I was not like that as a kid.
My sister said, that sound like Maddie. That's my niece.
Yeah, she said that's how she felt about. Yeah, so Cassie, my baby was y'all. She was offended. She was like, y'all know to this day my baby have not told no one else they were big and strong. She has not said it ever since because she don't want to make people feel like that she's calling them fat or anything like that. She ain't said it to this day, y'all. But mind y'all, she said this at 4 years old. If a 4-year-old is in tune with herself and her beliefs and what she said and how she meant it, what's going on with us as women?
Right.
What's happening? Somebody said, oops. Oops.
She thought she was going to twist what that baby said, and she had to check it.
And to this day, if y'all, I swear, if I can bring her on the show next week and ask her, y'all, I promise y'all, she's gonna say the same exact thing. She's so clear. We have to get clear.
My niece over here talking about, is TT talking about me? She heard her name. She watching this. Girl, no one is talking about you.
Right. These babies is clear, y'all. Y'all can learn so much from these kids. We have to stop corrupting their mind and their beliefs because everything they are, we should be. They're not jealous. They're not corrupted yet. Like, my baby's not corrupted. Who she is who she is. She understands what she said, how she meant it, and all of that. So we as human parents, because we have self issues, we'll go in and we'll change that. Like, you shouldn't have said it. It don't matter. That's how she took it. I was just like, what you want me to do? I was just like, she said she ain't mean it that way. She ain't mean it that way. I am not one of them parents. My niece, you talking about her niece? Then text her and said, you talking about me? These kids do not play no games, y'all. You gonna learn so much from your babies. I just want to tell y'all, like, listen to your babies. Just watch how they speak, how they talk to you. My son told me I was drunk the other day. Y'all have to listen to our kids, because the reason why our parents used to shut us up as kids is because they knew what we were saying was true.
Kids have no filter.
No, none. They gonna call it how it is. Like you said last week that you lied. My kids, none of my kids like liars. You gotta say what you mean and mean what you say. I don't tell my kids nothing until the day
will
of.
Hold you
accountable. They will. And that's what we're lacking. We're lacking accountability. They not disrespectful. They not cussing you out. Y'all do know that respect is perception and how you perceive, right? It's all case by case.
Chrissy, this is for you. It says, your baby correcting that teacher speaks volume on your parenting. You're doing a great job. It's okay for your kids to correct adults.
Oh yeah, I said that today. Cause listen, y'all, my babies. Thank you, by the way. They are. I want to leave room for my kids to be able to come to me, and I always tell them, if you can't be honest with mommy, you won't be able to be honest with nobody else in your life. So, and I can't protect you if you don't tell me everything. So I am not one of those parents. Y'all know how many people project and be like, you apologize to your kids. You say, I'm sorry. Yeah, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Yes, I'm going to say I'm sorry to my babies, because this is why we have a lot of adults who are grown and don't know how to apologize. This is why holding ourselves accountable is a hard pill to swallow, because as kids, when you see somebody playing with something and a parent allow you to snatch it because it's yours, you just made that kid less accountable for being mean, and just because it's yours don't mean you just snatch it out of somebody's hand and take it. So it was a lot of that going on when I was a kid, and I didn't like it as a kid. I didn't like the way it made me feel. I didn't like the way it made another kid feel, so I don't raise my kids in that aspect. Let me make sure we ain't got no questions.
Y'all, if y'all have anything y'all want to hear us
Y'all got
talk
questions
about,
on us? We got 20 minutes,
Yeah,
right? That's 20.
we got 20 minutes.
Yeah, if y'all have questions for us, we are open right now for questions. I know we never ask y'all to ask us questions, barely, but
And we have a number that you guys can call into if you want to just say, hey, we're doing well. Whatever it is that you would like to tell us, you can call in. Producer, if you have not yet, please drop the number in the comment section. And if there's anything y'all want to hear us talk about on the show, please drop it in the comment section. Okay, we want to still be able to have open conversations. We don't want to make
Hey,
it all
Amber.
about beauty, and we want to be able to relate to you. We want to be able to speak from a place of experience. Only speaking from a place of experience. Of course, if we've never went through that, we cannot give advice. But if there's anything you want to hear us talk about, please drop it in the comment section, and we will take note of it and speak on it going
Amber
into our
said,
future shows.
she said also self-awareness is definitely lacking in adults. Oh, Lord, yes. That's what we was just saying, Amber. Nobody knows like their favorite food, their favorite color. Boundaries is hard. And again, that comes from our foundation. But we are in a time where everything is at our, we have coaches now. We have therapists who are willing to help us through that. So at this point, staying in that dark place is literally a choice at this point, because we have too much going on that's at our fingertips for us not to want to get support or help. And yes, I know social media is out there, everything is in your face, but it's only in your face if you let it stay in your face. If you see something you don't like, just click unseen, or I don't want to see this, or I can't relate to this, and I promise you it won't show up on your thing.
Some people are too nosy to do that.
Yeah, like drama. Like, y'all can't be afraid to like let that go. Like, you want to be around people that's manifesting, that's making money, that's growing, that's doing all kind of things. Unfollow people who are not growing you emotionally, but if they putting you in a dark place, and every time you get on somebody's social media, they talking about, let's just be real. I used to get a lot of people, I don't see it no more, but that's probably because God felt like I was able to handle that. A lot of people on my feed that was like trying to, posting suicide posts, and people were in their comments like, well, go ahead and do it then. And I would just hop in their DMs and be like, love, look, go get a therapist. And those people on your posts, block them, because they're not good for your mental. They're not good for your mental, because what if one day you are in a position to do that and you're reading that and just all of a sudden you pull the trigger? You can't afford that. You're depressed, you're going through something, you need to block them. Oh my God, 2 of them for sure went to therapy. To this day, they're still in therapy. I wasn't one of those people like, oh, here she go crying again. Like, I get so tired of seeing women talk about other women crying on social media. So what? Because you ain't bold enough to do it. You ain't bold enough to cry to the public, but she is, because maybe she ain't got no one else to talk to. Maybe he ain't
judged for everything.
Yeah, judged for every little bitty thing. Let these people cry and be quiet, because you don't know how to cry, and you're not in tune with your emotions, because you need to do what is called MDR therapy, because you didn't shut down something that caused a traumatic experience for you. That's your issue. That has nothing to do with somebody else. I don't care if somebody on social media saying, oh my God, I hate my life. It's a cry for help. I don't care if it's for attention. Duh. It's a cry for help. That's attention, right? When your baby crying because they hungry, cry for attention. When your daughter throwing a temper tantrum, cry for attention. We have to stop assuming that people are just doing this because they're just bored. They're not bored. They really need someone to probably reach out to them genuinely and be like, listen, I'm here when you need me, and just leave it at that. Ain't nothing extra. You don't have to draw it all out. You ain't got to blow their phone up. You can just leave it open and be like, look, if you want to do lunch, we ain't got to talk about it. We can do a massage, whatever you want to do, we can do that. But being that place for that person, so that person know, oh my God, it is somebody out there who's not judging me. We just got to stop being so judgmental, like we ain't got our own issues. First of all, I want to be friends with somebody who ain't got no issues.
The people who have the most issues and who are battling something within, they have the most to say about everybody else. I've come to realize that. And they should really seek help, but because they think they know everything, they don't want to seek help. Some people are just truly stuck in their ways, and it's not their fault. They scared.
They scared to get uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That's fear. That's fear got them so scared that they think they know everything. You don't know nothing. You just you so scared to be this person because you don't know how it feels. You so used to trauma. You so used to toxic. You petrified to go get help or support. So that's all that is fear. So my thing is like, we just gotta do better for ourselves. We gotta show up for ourselves. And when someone says something that rubs you the wrong way, you can say, hey, I didn't like the way that made me feel, but why did that make, then now I'm gonna go home and be like, why did that make me feel some type of way?
That's what people should be asking themselves.
Y'all don't question yourself. Like, even if your friend be like, girl, that dress bomb, but I think you should have chose a different one. She might be right. Let me kind of shift this a little bit. But we just got to be able to be that space.
It's just life in general. It's like a love-hate thing because you want to be able to be honest with your friend if something isn't right about her, but then you don't want her to feel like you're a hater in the same sense. Sometimes a lot of y'all really do just be haters. A lot of y'all really do.
There's a difference too. You know what a hater is.
Yeah.
A hater is somebody who just,
And you have to stop projecting your fears onto others, your beliefs onto others. Let people live their life for them and what makes them happy. And as long as they're not hurting anybody, it should not be a problem.
Especially when you got babies in this world. You got to teach perspective, perception, respect, morals, values. Before we end, how y'all feel about Nick Cannon? He just passing COVID.
I don't know what happened. I haven't heard.
He getting all these women pregnant. He got a baby 9 months apart, 6 days apart, 2 days apart. Just talking about something. He gonna die anyway, so he might as well. So just the Delta ain't flying around out here. So you just gonna pass around the Delta.
Wow.
But you have, like, he has lupus, and I don't know how aggressive it is. Yeah, but I don't know how aggressive it is. However, I think it's selfish to keep having all these babies and you finna leave them fatherless if you feel like you're going to die. That's just too many women. First of all, that's too many women, too many kids. That's 10 kids. That's a lot. But some people like, some people say they're gonna be financially stable, right? Let's just talk. How? Why? Because he gonna leave behind his money. Like these babies. And then I asked the man. He said, "Well, this is how men think. I love y'all fellas. Please don't take it personal. This is how y'all really think. We grew up without daddies anyway. So what's the difference? What you mean? What's the difference? What you mean? It's a huge difference. You know that you're not gonna be here to show these kids your legacy, teach these kids what you've done, or how you impacted the world, or anything like that.
And it's really just all about setting the example. Just because you went through something doesn't mean your kids deserve to go through it.
Exactly. So he having all these babies, and then I'm just gonna flat out say it. How he black power, but none of his baby mamas is black.
See, I don't know. I didn't know anything about that.
Look at Monique like, wait a minute. But my client said, cause ain't no black woman gonna let him just leave her without a daddy. Like, you just can't come to me like, look, I'm dying. Let's have a kid. So I gotta raise this baby by myself? Who gonna babysit the baby? Who gonna pick it up? Who gonna help me? What if it's a boy? All that, like, we think about that. So my client was like, he ain't gonna do it with us because we gonna be like, money ain't got nothing to do with emotional, mental. Like, you don't know what it's like to tell a kid, when they around kids with daddies, that your dad passed away, right? And then we as women, some of us ain't honest. Your dad knew he was gonna die, but he decided to have you anyway. That's completely different than,
Yes.
I had you, but now we found out later that your dad was going to pass away, and he got sick after we had you. That's a complete different story than telling your child your dad knew he was going to pass away, so he decided to get me pregnant. I'm going to be like, to leave me without a daddy? I want to go to daddy-daughter dances. This is a better example, though. He not leaving them on purpose, just doesn't know. He is leaving them on. So he is, though, because you're intentionally creating kids that are going to be fatherless. That is a choice. So people think it's different because he's not a deadbeat. People think it's different because he's sick. It's not different. You are voluntarily creating babies to leave them fatherless. That is intentional. You know you're gonna die. It's intentional. I can see if you have them and you didn't know you was sick, and then all of a sudden, that's what I mean by our mindsets. Our mindsets is like, but he's gonna die. He's not doing it on purpose. I think so. People, that's what we said. People live really good with lupus. So I don't even. That's my whole thing. Like, people do live good. So I don't know if he's gonna pass away or not. But
I'm not that educated on lupus and symptoms. And
oh
things
yeah,
that they
yeah.
go
I think
through.
it depends on. My client told me if it starts attacking your organs, then that's when it gets
Aggressive.
so your body's confused. Your body is
Okay.
fighting itself. So if it started attacking your organs, your main organs, that's when people that's when it gets aggressive. But my thing is, it's the Delta out here, and you just can't be out here raw dogging people. But women, my thing is, like, it's women out here who's letting him do this to their bodies and do this to them.
I'm pretty sure, not saying that they don't love him, but I'm pretty sure there is a motive behind.
There's,
Why, yeah, absolutely.
it better be.
Absolutely.
Well, they're more pageant queens, and they're like, yeah.
Yeah.
You might be right. Now I can go with it on the women's side. I'm just not rocking with. I ain't rocking with him right now. It's the Delta out there. I'm so confused. I am. Oh, she said she is. Oh, she's educated in lupus and stuff like that. What time is it, y'all?
That's my girl.
Amber said, "What the hell?" Yes, Amber. Yes. You know we work in the shop, so we get all the tea.
Y'all, so again, we are going, we used to go live every Monday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I have not been on the show in over a month. My girl Chrissy has been holding it down. I've been in the field putting the work in. And the time has changed now to from 5 to 6 p.m. every single Monday. We feel like that works best for us. Sometime I'm going to be here, sometime I'm not going to be here, or it may be vice versa. Either way it go, we got this. If there's anything you want to hear us talk about, please leave it in the comment section, and we will take note of it for our future shows. And we thank you all for tuning in. Every single Monday you can catch us here at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. She says she's been living with lupus all her life. She's 34.
See, and then you out here playing with that with COVID going around.
Yeah.
That's what somebody just said. I'll be more concerned about COVID than lupus. Yeah, because the Delta ain't no joke. Like she said, you guys, we are here every week, every Monday. Now 5 p.m. We're gonna work on promoting it more.
Yeah, we're definitely we are. Listen,
We got so much
one,
going.
one thing about life, you can plan something and God can unplan it so fast. But guess what? We feel like, for one, our show was created to bring awareness to the beauty industry. Talk about different things. Talk about the things that are that people aren't talking about. And we're still gonna do that. We're gonna mix. It's not gonna be all about the beauty industry. We want to expand the things that we are talking about, and we want to be able to relate to the people, reach out to you, listen to you, hear you, give you advice if we can. If you're going through anything, listen, we are here to motivate you, inspire you, show you much love, spread nothing but good love in the world. And again, we thank you for tuning in. You can catch us live on every single Monday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on BU Radio Network. And I am Monique Millions, the CEO of Be Unique Boutique, where we help you tap into your inner uniqueness. And we also offer all things beauty. I have a beauty salon here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Bum stylist on the team, Brandon. You can find him on Instagram, More Hair Sinclair. I'm just shouting out everybody right now. Chrissy, take over.
I was letting you do your thing, because I've been here, so I was letting you, do you, so they can kind of get us insight of what you do and what you offer and what you have going
for
on.
my beauty salon, the main services that I offer is permanent makeup. We do have a hairstylist on the team, and we are hiring. We are looking for an esthetician, a nail tech, and a braider. So I will drop my contact information in the comment section. If that is you and you are a team player and you are self-motivated, self-inspired, and you just want to be surrounded by the right people, please reach out to me. We are hiring again for a nail tech, a braider, and a licensed esthetician. Come and see us. We are open. Pretty much we're taking clients by appointment only right now. I'm gonna drop my Instagram, my website, and our business address in the comments section, and we look forward to seeing you and servicing you soon.
And y'all know me. Y'all can find me Cosmo Diva everything. I am the industry coach for braiders. I teach braiders how to monetize and leverage their Instagram. And we are here, like she said, every Monday. And next week, if you guys have any topic ideas, you guys know what to do. You can DM us. You can say, hey, let's talk about this next week. I really want some insight on this. Even if y'all want to call in and get some type of support, like, hey, I have this going on, or you want to give a scenario because you don't want it to know who it is, want us to know who it is, you can email us at braidsandbeautynd, like it's braids and nd beauty at, outlook.com.
It's Outlook.
Yes, Outlook. Outlook.com. Or you can just DM us. You can DM me or Mo and be like, hey, I want you guys to touch on this subject, just to get an insight or some what you call that? Validation or something like that. So you can do that anytime, and we will see you guys next week. And we thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for supporting us. Thank you guys for supporting us through our change, because with change come elevation. So that's what we're here. We're still gonna be Braids and Beauty though.
We're still gonna be Braids and Beauty. We are just expanding our topics.
Yeah.
And just being a little more open, because again, there are a lot of things that people would love to talk about that we do not address. Again, we are not therapists. We are not we are not therapists. We are not life coaches. Well, Chrissy is a coach.
I'm a braid coach though. I'm a braider coach. That's it.
We, again, when you call in and ask us for our advice, know that we are speaking from a place of experience. And again, we thank you so much for tuning in. You can catch us back here on next Monday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on BU Radio Network.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. We in this bitch. From the east to the west. You know we blessed.
I've been on my own. Tryna grow, gotta get it on my own. Tell these hoes, leave me alone, they don't know me. They just want me for my money, they just want me for my cheese. Had to shake the hoe, I had to tell her, let me breathe. Fucking up my vision, all I wanna see is green. It's money making vision, yeah, I'm back up on the scene. Doing big things, making bigger moves than I did last year. If you not what I'm on, then you outta here. If you looking for me, bitch, I'm where the ladder at. Bitch, I'm taking steps, yeah, I'm climbing that. I can never stop, I can never drop. Ain't no time on a dime, can't spend no time on a dime. Can't spend no time on a dime, can't spend no time on a dime. Money on my motherfucking mind, got that money on my motherfucking mind. Can't spend no time on a dime, got that money on my mind. I used to chase the bag, now the bag chase me. It's funny how they mad, cause that girl switched teams. I just want the head, then you know I gotta leave. All this money on my mind, got my head spinning fast. Foot on they neck, got 100 on the dash. I'ma feed the team and I ain't never keeping tab. I got the weakest links and I ain't never feeling bad. They be looking sad, cause I left them in the dirt. If you want a bag, then you gotta put in work. I never been in last, yeah, I always finish first. Fucking with my fan, yeah, you gon' end up hurt. If you fucking with my fan, yeah, you gon' end up hurt. Can't spend no time on a dime. 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 Money on my motherfucking mind. Got that money on my motherfucking mind. Can't spend no time on a dime. Got that money on my mind.
I can't spend no time with a dime. I got this money on my motherfucking